After all, what is money? Why it is used? How it is generated? Is it just a piece of printed paper? Why don't the government set up a printing press and start printing this money? All the problems will be solved. This can be a first level question from a common man. But the fact is, even the educated people in the society often know how the money is generated and how much money is generated. They are quite confused or feared and say that they don't understand the economics. Why such a complex system has been created so that common man cannot understand it? Is it that government want to do something which a common man should not understand? This whole complex economic system seems to be evolved rather than designed. The condition is such that for simple things today, common man has to consult financial experts. Actually, if we see, economics is the science of resource and finance is the derivative of economics. Right from our childhood, we are dealing with economics. Then why we do not understand it now? When we ask a small 4-5-year-old child to get a biscuit from a shop, he knows he has to give money to buy it. The simple fact is many of us don't know how the money is generated. If you start asking some CA and economist, they will say it is not so easy to just print the money. You won't understand that. Even we don't know. Some say that government has some gold with them. They place that gold in Reserve Bank and then Reserve Bank print that amount of money. But the fact is this used to happen till 1957. And after 1957, money is not generated in this fashion. That is for sure. Then how it is generated? This is the most simplest unanswerable question in our country. That how is money generated? This is the reason why India is shining and Bharat is struggling for survival. India actually is full of all resources. Still, how there can be a problem of survival and food for people? In our Indian economic history, we used to work in barter system where there was a local exchange of properties as per the need. Were having equal level of satisfaction. There was no money in picture. That was not at all needed, and because of one-to-one negotiations, proper value-based exchange used to take place. Further, money came into existence as evolution and not as design. It started as medium of exchange and as a common unit like meter, kg. Like we say that a piece of cloth is 10 meter or he or she weighs 80 kg. Similarly, we started saying that this property is of rupees 100. Similarly, we started defining the value. Today, when we stand in front of a hotel which is full of food and we create a demand for food, are we going to get the food? No. We know that you need to have money in your pocket. For creating any demand, you need a support of power. In olden days, this power was either muscle power, military power, or organized ruling power. The only requirement is not enough to create a demand. Now the current situation in India is such that there is a huge requirement from people and market is also available, but people lack in power to create a demand. They lack in having money, which has become a medium of exchange and power for creating the demand. Now we all know that money is not a natural resource like plants, oxygen. This is an element which has been created by humans itself, by us. Then what is the exact way in which it is created and how much? Money can be created in two forms. One is created by printing I promise to pay a sum of rupees XXX on a piece of paper and you see a signature of the governor on that piece of paper. The cost of that paper is not equal to the amount of money you create. To create a 500 rupee note, the total expenditure is around 39 rupees. But the power behind making a currency from a paper adds the value. Tomorrow, if government starts printing the 1 lakh rupee note, we have to accept that. Else, there will be a legal case on you if you don't accept that. This is the way government can print the money as per their requirement, which is called deficit budget. This money which is created by government, behind which the support of power is there, that is called high powered money. The second form of money is created behind which stands the credibility. In similar method, we ourselves write, pay to this, and we sign below on that paper. This is what we call check. Ideally, there is no difference between a 500 rupee note and 500 rupee check. Both are medium of exchange. But the second form of money we create is based on individual's credibility. For that we need a bank account, transactions in bank, recognitions in bank. Then only we can print our own paper money in form of check. This second form of money is called credible money, behind which there is a traceability. It is unfortunate to say that in India, 80% of transactions today are in cash and 20% through bank. We use more money created by government, even though we have the ability to create our own money. But we don't do that. In all the developed countries, more than 90% of the transactions are through bank, check or electronic transactions. So in our country, only purchasing power is given to people and there is no credibility standing behind. Government is printing the money. How is the distribution? No one knows clearly. Through medium of money. Then what is the problem behind using this high powered money rather than check? How is the money cycle working? Let us see that in a simple analogy. I was supposed to visit Mumbai for a week. So I came to Pune ST stand and parked my motorcycle in the parking stand. I gave the fees and got the pass and went to Mumbai. One of my friend was passing by and saw my motorcycle in the parking stand. He went to that security and he said to security that anyways my friend is not going to come from Mumbai for a week. You just give me this vehicle on rent for 3 days. The security person hesitated to give that bike, asking for the security of that vehicle. My friend took out his gold ring and gave it to security, saying, "Keep this with you. If I damage the vehicle, you can take that from this." Security said, "But still you have to pay the fees for this." My friend said yes, and he took my bike and went to Pune railway station. Parked that vehicle at the parking stand of Pune railway station, took official pass and went away. There, my another friend came and saw my bike and asked the security person at Pune railway station that to give him his bike for 1 day. Similar conversation happened and he kept a gold chain and went off. Once his all work was over, he went for a movie, parked the vehicle in that parking lot. There came the another friend of mine and asked that parking guy to give him that bike for 2 hours. Anyways, my second friend was not going to come for 3 hours since he was watching the movie. Same conversation happened and he took the bike. In all this scenario, what would have happened if I would not have parked my bike at parking stand? Nobody else could have used that and bike would be idle at my home. Here in this scenario, the parking stands are our banks and the bike is the money. Today we are discussing on some topic and will continue for some time. Each one of us will be having some currency in wallet. Is it going to get used for say 2 hours? No, it is going to remain idle. And at the same time, other end, someone might have some requirement for medical loans, education loan, but could not get since there are no bikes parked at the parking stand. And the condition become sometimes so worst that the same money is available at a very high interest rate as decided by parking security person.